Have you ever been in a situation where your teacher or professor said to you, well, please memorize this one until tomorrow? And then he goes away and you wonder, yeah, I would like to, but it would be nice if someone actually shows me how to memorize. Now, today in this lesson, we are talking about how to help our mind to memorize with a certain technique. So let's get started. What is important to realize is that our mind needs containers or placeholders in order for vocabulary or words to be placed into. If we just start learning 10, 20 or 30 words in one session and just trying to repeat 10 times each word is going to take a long time until we actually have all those 30 words in our brain, in our mind, and then even it will be very confusing. Now, this technique that I'm talking about today is a little bit easier. It creates a certain placeholder on an object that you are very familiar. So today I'm using a car. You might have a different car than I do. So here we have our vehicle. Your vehicle will look differently, but I took this one that I'm very familiar with. So the first word I'm going to use, or word pair in this case, is alegría and energía. So here you see the antenna on top. I know exactly where the antenna is. Alegría means joy, energía means energy. Yeah, so alegría, mucho energía. And I know if I have this receiver for the antenna for the radio, I actually will be very joyful because I can listen to music. Here I put alegría, energía. Second one is calle, valle. So calle means street. So I just imagine on the rear window a street. So I envision this one. Yes, there's a street. Someone is driving on the street on my car, basically. Next one, this is the Honda sign. There, Honda maybe has to do with culture. So cultura futura. So the culture creates the future. Cultura futura. So try to make a link so it sticks in your brain much faster and basically forever. So far we have alegría, energía, calle, valle, cultura, futura. And envision where it is on your car. Next one is the lock, pinturas, texturas. So I know I am imagining a painting coming out very small and getting really big. And of course, a picture has a texturas, a texture. Yeah? So pinturas, texturas. Pequeño sueño, and I imagine little tiny people walking there who are falling asleep. So pequeño sueño. License plate, I can see big horns coming out. So cuernos, cuernos are horns. Cuernos externos, cuernos externos. Cuernos externos, they're coming right out there. Someone is biting my bumper. I can see this person and certainly the big teeth from this guy. Dientes parientes. Maybe this is my relative who's biting bumper. So dientes parientes. Diversidad, felicidad. Well, there I imagining people of different colors, different heritage, different cultures jumping. Question, why are they jumping? It's hot because the exhaust. So they're not really dancing or jumping. They're just or stay off the hot exhaust. So diversidad, seeing the differences of people. Diversidad, felicidad. Here, música técnica. I see a flute on the left side and on the right side. Both flutes hold up the wheels. So it's a special technique the flutes hold up. So música técnica. There I imagine on the real light a mask flying. Now with this COVID, we all wear masks, so we know how a mask looks like, máscaras. And there's like a big mask and trying to keep us from moving forward. So caras means face. Máscaras is a mask. So a big mask, of course, you need to have a face in order to wear a mask. So caras, máscaras. Libertad, igualdad. So libertad means freedom. Igualdad is equality. So here, what I can imagine right now, libertad looks like book, libro. It's flying. If you read a lot of books, you're getting freer. You're going towards freedom. Libertad. So I can hear the sound while I'm driving the book, like I can hear that. So libertad, igualdad. Jóvenes sueños. Usually jóvenes, they drink a lot of beer. So I see a young person there filling up the tank with beer bottles, with a beer or beer from the beer bottles. Now, after they have enough beer in, then they basically fall asleep. Jóvenes sueños. Jóvenes sueños. Filling up the tank with beer from the beer bottles. Jóvenes sueños. Integración, celebración. So here that part is nicely integrated into the whole body of the car. And when we are integrated, we are certainly celebrating it. So integration, celebration, integración, celebración. Hechas, flechas. Hechas means made and flechas is an arrow. So I see a big arrow on this one, kind of with the rubber on top, so it's stuck right there where you open the door. So I see a big arrow, and I know flechas rhymes with hechas, so hechas, flechas. Habitantes, estudiantes. So habitantes, well, I can see there students leaning onto my door. And students are also inhabitants, so habitantes, estudiantes. Festivales locales. Here we have the front part of your car. Same idea. On top of is the roof. So we have here, I place pueblo. I imagine the town that I'm living in. And it certainly needs to be renewed. So, pueblo renuevo. Razas, palabras. So here I see again many people from different races. Now, they are talking in different languages. A lot of words are there on the windshield, and I cannot see through because of all the words that are coming from different races. So, razas, palabras. Now the hood, what can we put there? Riqueza, lectura. Riqueza, lectura. Riqueza means richness. So here, in order to become rich, you better go to your professor's lectures, so you learn more. Tradición, canción. On this light, we put tradición. What is the tradición? Where we like to sing. So I see people who are singing. And what do they do? Well, canción. Canción means a song. So tradición, canción.